Hey gang, guess what time it is? It's time for another episode of Uncle Jack's Box. Now today, we're not going to use my box because we got all of these wild animals. We don't want them messing up Uncle Jack's box. So, who can tell me what kind of animals we have here? What kind are these?
Like a zebra.
These are wild animals, like animals you might see at the zoo. And then what kind of animals are these?
Chicken.
These are farm animals. So they're animals that we have on the farm. Sometimes they help us work. Sometimes they give us things that we need, like milk from a cow, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about these animals here, the ones that are wild and from the zoo. Who can tell me some of the animals that we have here?
A panda.
A panda?
And elephant.
Elephant?
A giraffe.
A giraffe?
Tiger.
And tigers?
Kangaroo.
Where's the kangaroo?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Wow, we've got a lot of areas of our world represented here. We've got Africa. We've got Asia.
We have a lot of wild animals here.
Yeah, we sure do. Have you guys ever seen a wild animal at the zoo?
No.
Never?
Never.
They're pretty amazing. The elephants are so big and the giraffes are so tall. They're unbelievable tall. So, what do we know about some of these animals? Are these animals, do they live in the water?
No.
Do they fly?
No.
So what do we call them? We call them mammals. Exactly. And what's something unique about a mammal?
What is the meaning of this?
I can tell you that a mammal gives live birth to their young.
I know that.
See? You did know something. They have fur or hair.
And give birth and feed their babies.
Exactly. And their babies are usually really tiny and they need a lot of help.
Like this small tiger.
Exactly.
And like this one.
Okay. And so what do we call a male lion?
Male lion?
A lion. What do we call a female lion? A lioness. And what do we call the babies?
A baby.
No, they're cubs.
Cubs?
Cubs, exactly. The same thing with a panda. A panda, bear, and their babies are called cubs.
Cubs?
And with a zebra, the male and the female is a mare, and the baby is a colt.
Yeah.
Animals are very interesting. What about this one? Who knows what that animal is? And where do rhinos live?
In the rock?
No, they live in Africa.
Africa?
Who else lives in Africa?
A lion?
We do!
We?
All of us! Uncle Jack and his gang. We all live in Africa.
All of us.
Yeah. Okay, gang, what kind of animals are these?
Farm.
Farm animals. And sometimes farm animals help us work, like a horse.
Like
A cow gives us milk. And
like a duck?
what kind of animals are these two? They're geese. And what do we call the male of the geese?
I don't know.
It's called a gander.
A gander.
And the mama geese, she's called a goose.
A goose.
And what do we call the baby geese?
Gooses.
Chicks.
Chicks.
And what do we call these kind of animals?
Chickens.
Chickens. What's the male chicken called?
I don't know.
Can anybody remember what the male chicken is called?
No. No.
A rooster.
Rooster.
What kind of sound does a rooster make?
Fuck.
No, the male goes cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
And the female chicken, what kind of sound does she make? Chirp, 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 chick, 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 bark, bark, bark. What about the baby chickens? What are they called?
Chicks.
Chicks. So we have a rooster, we have a hen, and then the babies are chicks. Okay, what kind of animal is this?
That's all this. It is science. We wasn't learn it before.
You weren't? Well, it's a good thing you guys came to see Uncle Jack today, isn't it? So now you're learning all about animals. And what kind of animal is this?
Cow.
And what do we call the daddy cow?
Cows.
No, a bull.
Bull.
And what do we call the mama cow?
Mommy.
A cow. And what do we call the baby cow?
I don't know.
A calf.
A calf?
And what kind of sound does a cow make? Moo. That was a great sound for a cow. What kind of animal is this one?
A dog?
A dog? What kind of sound does a dog make? Exactly. What about this little white animal up here?
Sheep.
A sheep. And what do we call a daddy sheep?
I don't know.
A ram. And what do we call a mama sheep?
A sheep.
Nope. She's called a ewe.
You.
And a baby sheep is a lamb.
Lamb. I know this.
So you guys know so much about animals. Let's check out our last animal on the farm. What is this?
Horse.
A horse. Who can tell me some of the great things that a horse can do?
A kitron.
They can give us a ride. They can pull our wagon.
What's the wagon?
You know, the little cart with 4 wheels, and they hook it up with a harness, and the horse pulls heavy stuff for us.
Oh, I know it is.
Yeah, you guys know that. And what do we call the male horse, the daddy horse?
A male horse.
A stud. What do we call a mama horse?
A stud.
No, a mare. And what do we call a baby horse?
Horsey.
Well, that's a good name for a baby horse, horsey. But they're really called colts.
Colts.
Colts. So, okay, before we end our episode today, who can tell me their favorite animal that we talked about?
Lion.
The lion is your favorite?
And we talked about favorite.
The panda is your favorite?
We talked about the panda.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I love the panda.
So you girls love the panda and you love the lion. Okay, before we leave, I want to hear you make a lion sound for me. Can you?
I can.
Yeah, let's do it together. Roar. Great job. This concludes our animal episode. We thank you all for watching our episode today, and I want to thank my gang members here. And be sure and tune in next time for our next episode of Uncle Jack.